to keep you. I just wanted to show you these lollipops and what I got from Pink Tree. Remember I was going to show you? I'm just getting into my computer. So let me get in here so I can see. How you doing, guys? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Hold on. I'll get there. There we go. Almost there. Hi, Oreo time. Hey, hi, Kathy. Hi, Linda. I gotta turn this down. Hold on. Okay. All right. What I wanted to show you, well, there's two, well, maybe there's three things actually I want to show you now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, I remember I was painting these last night. Okay, that's as far as I got with those, but then I painted some of these a cream, like an ivory color, and I'm still going to embellish that. But what I did today, and I went ahead and did it off camera, because tonight I just wanted to show you a couple things. Okay, this is a regular chocolate lollipop mold, okay? And I think I got this at Michael's. I'm almost positive. All right. And this is for chocolate because it shows you here, melt the chocolate and put it in the mold and all that. Okay. Here are the faux lollipops. Okay, and I did mine a little bit different as far as the color, but here would be this one, okay? And I still have to put ribbons on them. Now this is from a different mold, but it's also a lollipop mold. So I painted half pink and half chocolate, and I did the backs chocolate, so it would look like a chocolate lollipop. And then here is this one, and they did theirs with the white. You see that? And I did it more of the chocolate. And then I did this one. And if you had chocolate lollipops and you had them together, you could really trick somebody, actually. That's not nice. And then here's another one. And then I just did a rose because you also can get the different colors, you know. And this is also a chocolate mold. And I do make a lot of real chocolate roses for different things. And I think you know what? I think I did show you that in one of my videos, actually. And I put the pistachios and the white chocolate with the, dried cranberries. And then this one, I haven't put the Mod Podge. Now, if you didn't want to put the Mod Podge, it still looks like, I mean, chocolate. But I will paint this one as well. And I'm going to put it in this container I got from the Dollar Tree a couple years ago. So they'll go in this. And I have a piece of styrofoam down there so I can situate them different, you know, in different heights and all. And then I just put a little bit of this. It's not tulle, but it's, I don't know what you want to call it, kind of an organza. But anyway, that's what they're going to go back into. So that is what I did today. So I'm just going to stick these back so I can... Hi, how are you, Country Girls Attic? And I'll fix these later because, like I said, I still have to put ribbons on them, so I'll get all that situated later. Okay. Then I went ahead and I had got this, oh, where did I get this? I think I got this from the, it was either the 99-cent store or, hey, Crafty Kitty, how are you? It was either Dollar Tree or 99-cent store, I can't remember. But anyway, I just went ahead and painted that pink, and I don't know if I'll do anything else to it. I'm not going to embellish it in any way. I'm running out of time, actually. So I did that, and that's no great shape. Okay, now what I do want to show you, oh, maybe I'll show you this first. Okay, I am going to make, when Maria made me my garland for Christmas, do you remember that in my home tour? Well, I liked it so much that I wanted to do one for Valentine's, but I had a specific type of color that I wanted in the kitchen, and that was the pink and the browns and so forth. Okay, so I went to, well, when I was at Hobby Lobby, I got some ribbons, so I'm going to show you, so hold on, I gotta get them, they're right here. Now, when I've made these before, I always made them with fabric, okay? So I've never made them with ribbon. But these ribbons were the perfect color in what I wanted. And then where's my other ones? I have two others. Okay. So I'll show you. And I got these when they were on sale. I would never buy them when they aren't. So I got, you know, two for the price of one. All right. So the only thing is, I wished I had white. These are green, but by the time I get done, I don't think you're going to be able to see it much. So I'm going to put them on this because I only need 35 lights because where I'm putting it, it isn't, you know, a real long area. But here are the colors. Now, remember last night when I made the paper mache, the XO? Okay, picture it, because that's going to be in my kitchen too. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm in Golden Girls. Picture it, 1924, Italy. Okay, here is the first one. Look familiar? See, in my mind, I already have all these things that I want to go together. And this is going to be a rag garland. Well, it really won't be a rag garland, it'll be a ribbon garland. And then I have this one. So you have those two together, okay, with the pink. Hey, Teresa, hi, how are you? And then I have this, it looks like linen. And I'm going to do a video on this, making it. I'm not going to do a live on it, so I think I'll shoot that tonight after I get off from my live. I'll go ahead and get it done so I can get it up in my kitchen. But the lace, I thought would be pretty too, and it's kind of shabby chic, you know. So that one too. And then this real pale pink, along with the browns and the cream. And then this one I'm even going to try. And this one isn't just a ribbon. These are more of like those rosettes, you know. And by the way, can you tell I didn't, well, I did figure out how to make my camera be able to go landscape. Hallelujah. But I didn't find anything to put it higher yet. So that's still in the works. And then this one is almost that rose gold. And then this little pink and cream gingham. And then this. So I'm going to just randomly put these and tie them in between the lights. It is so pretty at night. And when, like I say, when she sent that to me, it was, well, hi, Maria. Were you able to see what I just showed? This is Maria that made me my Christmas rag band lit with lights. And I was just telling Maria, like I told you, I loved it so much, I want to do it for different holidays. So Maria, look, I didn't get material because these were the exact colors I wanted, and I wanted the polka dots. And that's why I made some of my cookies with the polka dots and the XO with the brown and white polka dot, because I all want it to tie in together. So these are the colors that I'm using. So I'm hoping the ribbon, I don't see why the ribbon wouldn't work the same as material. So I'm hoping it'll work. And I got these, and they're 35. Are the lights that you use 35, Maria? Oh, good. I think it was 35. I tried to count how many, but anyway, I only had green, but I don't think it's really going to show too much by the time I get all of these tied on. What do you think? Because I was going to try to fold a 100 count light, but it's just so encumbersome that I didn't want to fight it, you know, because I want to get this done because I have to film my home tour Tuesday. Because tomorrow night I'll come on and we'll do the cutting with whoever wants to cut those Valentines. Hey, Beth, and if you're anywhere around here, I did a video showing how to go about getting your prints, and it's in my Halloween. Look towards the Halloween of this year, because I think I showed how to do it. I go all through the whole steps of being able to go to Google and get the prints. Okay, so that's that. So that's going to be in my kitchen. Oh, good. They will work. Good. Thank you. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so now, oh, and you saw this, Maria? I'm going to put a little bit of lace with it. And I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. You know, if it doesn't work, it's not a, you know, huge deal. So that is what I'll work on tonight. And then there was one other thing. I told you last night, you guys, that the pink tree sent me something. So I want to show that. So let me move this. Hold on. If you could see my room right now, well, I wouldn't want you to see my room right now. It is a wreck. I have stuff everywhere, and it's driving me nuts. When it gets like this, it's like, oh my gosh, I got to get in here and get this stuff organized and cleaned up. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. All right. Okay, backstory. Okay, the pink tree, and I'm not going to show you the box because I want to show you the rest, but for her sake, you know. Okay, I've been following her now for a couple years, and so I've talked her off and on through those couple years. And I knew that she was going to be featured in a magazine for her Putz houses, okay? And she should be featured for her faux food, but that'll probably come next. Anyway, so I went, and during Christmas of last year, not this year, but last year, I believe it was. Yes, because it's 2017. And I found the article. Well, we'll get to it, don't worry. Okay. And this is the article on her Putz houses in this magazine, okay? And here's another one. And it's in this vintage holiday. Okay, so, like I said, she had told me, she said, you know, I made you something and I wanted to send it to you for Christmas, but I didn't have the time. Wait till you see this. Are you ready? Is this beautiful or what? She makes these. She made her own pattern, okay? And this is what was in that magazine, were her Putz houses. And she goes into the story of it, and it derived from Germany, I believe. But I want you to look at the detail in this. She takes these little brush trees, bottle brush trees, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but I think she bleaches them, and then she makes them whatever color, okay? She makes these tiny little wreaths, okay? And then look at this. Everything is so beautiful on this, truly. And then she has an ornament over here. And look at the chimney and how she puts the snow and how it's down on the eaves. I mean, it's just crazy. This is so beautiful. I mean, I will keep this in my craft room all the time. I won't put it away. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. Dawn, if you watch this, and I've already told you, I texted her and told her, but absolutely beautiful. And I am not kidding. It is stunning. And the way that and when you see how she puts, you know, and makes her own little patterns for this, and look at it here, look at the detail that she put, and she cuts, like I said, she cuts, did those, so intricate, and she uses a X-Acto knife and cuts out all of this, and then puts, oh, I can't remember what it is, if it's acetate, I'm not sure, but anyway, behind all of her windows. And then look at the little porch here. I mean, this is, when you craft, you notice all this kind of stuff. I mean, how intricate. Here's a little porch that's up to the door. I mean, it's just truly beautiful. And they're individual pieces into the house. Well, if you go on to her channel, she just made some for Valentine's Day. You won't believe them. You will not believe what these Valentine Putz houses look like. Absolutely adorable. So I'm sure that the magazine will eventually be having her back. But I was just, I couldn't believe it, you know. I mean, it was just such a surprise to me, you know. I mean, for her to take the time to, for anyone, I mean, it just blows my mind. You know, Maria, she blew my mind. I mean, Kathy blew my mind when she sent me that blanket that the Bikers for Christ made me when Tanya passed away. I mean, these women just touch my heart. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I just couldn't believe it. So that is what I was coming on to share with you guys. So, how is everyone doing? Talk for a little bit and then I'll go and make my banner. Linda, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Said hi to Teresa. Good old Maria. Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Oh, I hope Zara comes on. Hi, Dawn. Yes, Teresa, she does. The name of her channel is The Pink Tree, and her name is Dawn. Yeah, I mean, I was just, like I say, I was blown away. And like I also said, when you see the Valentine putts, oh my gosh, crazy. That girl is so talented. My next project is, well, okay, well, I'm not going to take them all out, but Maria, did you see the lollipops I made? I'll just show you a couple. Here's the mold, the top of it. And I always, by the way, I always keep my molds, not my molds, the top part of them so I can always back and refer to them. And I didn't do them exact, but these are all faux lollipops. I'll just show you a couple of them. But my next project is, geez, what am I doing? I got to think. Well, I'm making the banner. And then I can't think. I can't think what I'm doing. And I know I have stuff and my mind just went blank. You know what? You know why my mind went blank? It's because I already have them filmed. I just got to put them up on YouTube. I made a Valentine gnome, and that's going to be up. And I also made a, you know those little trunks? I don't know what you call them. Not trunks, but you know those little containers you get from Hobby Lobby that have the latches that open up? What do you call them? I don't know. Anyway, I showed how I put stuff in there to decorate that for my kitchen for Valentine's. But now my mind's starting to go into Easter and spring. And that is just the way my mind works. I have all of my Valentine pretty much done as far as what I'm going to do, and things that are already kind of in the can, if you will, for me to put up. It's just a matter of me putting them up now, and I'll put up, you know, once a day, not all at once. But, and then the home tour, of course, Saturday. But my mind now is already, like I say, going into Easter and spring. And then tomorrow night, I'll come on, and whoever wants to join me, I'm going to print out a couple more of these prints, and we'll put those and back them with cardboard and put easels on them so you can stand them up. Because when you cut them out, they look different than here. And you know, like at Hobby Lobby, how they always have the different ones now for different holidays. No, I did not do a video. I'm lying. I'm sitting here right now and I am lying to your face. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. My mind is going 75 miles an hour. Yes, I did. I did make a video on pouring it. I did not paint them on video. I did not paint these today on video. But I will show these and I will put it in the video. You know what I mean? I'll show you the outcome of them. But yes, I did do a video on pouring them. I did. That's the other one I have to put up. I knew I had more than what I was telling you, but I had forgotten. So I really didn't mean to lie to you. And then if there's another one, well, then I forgot that too. But I don't think there is. I think that was it. I'm trying to, in my mind, I'm trying to go back because I have the gnome that I did and the pouring of the candies. I'll have the ribbon banner. I'll have that one. Oh, there's another one. I can't remember now. Doggone it. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, time management. I get so many things going, you know, and I keep, like, when I got done with the gnome, I thought, oh, shoot, I got to go down there and I got to, you know, video where I put it after, because I always, oh, there is another one, you guys. There is. I made, I altered some stuff from not Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, and made candle holders and altered candles. And that also I did for Valentine. So I do have that one too. So I do have quite a few. So yeah, I do. And so all those will be coming up. I mean, like tomorrow I'll have probably the gnome up. And then I'll put the next day, you know, the lollipops or whatever. But all of them will get up. And then, like I said, Saturday will be the home tour. Yeah, you know, you get to going so much and you start to forget, and especially when I start editing videos ahead of time and putting them into the computer, because usually what I do is I will film a video and then I will edit, and I will have one that goes up and then I'll do the next one and the next one. Well, I didn't do that this time. I put 2 or 3 into the computer and did most of the editing on them already. And then I forget and I think, oh shoot, I have those in there already. Yeah, anyway. Oh, you didn't need to know all that, but that's why I was forgetting. But yeah, my mind's already now, because I have all this already going on as far as Valentine's. My head's already into the realm of Easter as far as DIYs. So what's everybody else doing? You do collect Putz houses? Oh yeah, Maria, you need to go, I'm serious, and see what she does. It's crazy. Well, no, you didn't miss me making the lollipops, Debbie. I did show how to pour them, and then the painting I did do not on camera, but I'll just kind of go through it with you at the end of the video where I showed you how to pour them. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, I have been doing something almost every day. And that's why it's hard for me to do, like, I don't do a lot of challenges that people have, you know. Once in a while I will, if I already have something that I know could go for the challenge, like when Tracy, secondhand Tracy Ann, did her, I think she did her bar cart. I'm pretty sure she did her bar cart. Well, I already was going to do the bar cart, not for Valentine's, but that was for, I think it was for Christmas. Anyway, I said yes to that because I already had, you know what I mean? I knew I was going to be doing that anyway. But to add on to what I'm already doing, then it becomes overwhelming. And I never want to overwhelm myself so much that then it becomes like stressful. And I don't ever want to be stressed in this. I just want to enjoy showing and hopefully encouraging and answering questions or whatever, helping people in any way I can, with crafting. But that is why I don't go into a lot of challenges, because I do so many DIYs anyway. If I didn't do DIYs very much, you know what I mean? If I only did one here and there, yeah, then I probably would do more challenges. But it's just too much because I already am usually creating something on my own. But I always like to do my home tours, and I love hosting those for people that want to join in. And I always, like I say, I always enjoyed that. And there will be once in a while I'll do host a challenge like I've done with the I've done bar carts, I've done hutches, not a whole lot, but I mean I have. And there will be times that I will do challenges. It just depends on what it is. It depends on if I'm already going down that road and thinking, okay, I already have the stuff, I can go ahead and then I can join in. But to add anything to it when I'm doing so many, then it's too hard, and I don't ever want to say yes and not come through. I would rather say I really can't than to say yes I will and then bail and not be able to do it, because I just don't like doing that to people. So that's why. Yeah, thanks, Maria. But I do like to get them out as early as I can, because I want people, if they want to do something, I want them to be able to, have time to do them. And like I said, I don't know what it is about January. I do not know what it is about this month, but it's always been this way to me. January always seems to fly by. When Christmas is over, January comes. It's like Valentine's is here before you know it. Well, when you put making crafts on top of that, you really have a very short time, because you figure, okay, you do the stuff for Christmas, you have Christmas. All right, then you're into New Year's Day. And then from there, I mean, you've got like 3 weeks, really, if you want to put stuff up on YouTube to show people so they have a chance to make it. Because the thing is, you always have to be ahead of the game. When anyone in here that has a YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. When you're making things and you want to share things with people and you think they may want to make them, you have to make them early enough. It's just like the stores. When the stores, people will always say, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have Christmas out in, July and August. Well, the reason for that, a lot of times, especially in the last few years, and especially since YouTube has become so popular, they get that stuff out on purpose. It's supply and demand. People want that stuff. So for the people that don't create, they're looking at it like, what the heck is this all about? For people that create, you're thinking, oh, thank goodness, I need this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to anybody? But that's why right now, and you're thinking it's still January and you're thinking Easter. Well, yeah, because when February comes, okay, then I'm already, then it's March and Easter's in April. Well, if I want to get, some DIYs up and start thinking about certain ones that I want to make, that's the other thing, is you got to think about what you want to do and what you want to do a little bit different and something a little bit new. Or if you're doing the same thing, you want to put a twist on it so it's not exactly the same thing that you're doing. That's just my mind anyway. I'm speaking for myself. So all of that is preparation, and it can get very involved, but I love it. I mean, I really do enjoy what I do. And that's why I also get everything done when I can, because then I feel like I have breathing space, because now that I have these DIYs ready to go up for the most part, now I can kind of take a breather for like a week and start researching and thinking and putting on paper kind of what I want to do, because I'll make lists of things that I want to do and then I'll scratch them off time in between. So that was a long little dissertation, wasn't it? I haven't had time to read anything. So you haven't been on for a while, Oreo time? Oh, and I forgot to even watch the eclipse. How do you like that? You know, speaking of the eclipse, you remember it was 2 years ago, I think, when it was during the day and the eclipse happened and they told everyone not to look up. When I'm told not to do something, I mean, I didn't go out there and look right at the sun, but I remember going into the house and thinking, I kind of peeked because I wanted to see it go by, because I'm thinking, well, if we can't see it, how are we ever really going to experience it? So I really didn't go outside and look at it, but I did kind of squint my eyes and try to peek. And all it did is it just got real cloudy looking. I got my bar cart and I put it together myself. I was so proud of myself. I got it from Amazon, the one that I have. And the reason I got that one, I've said this before when I've done my bar cart challenges, it reminds me of Disneyland. Why does it remind me of Disneyland? Why does my mind think these kind of things? I don't know. I don't know, but it does. It just reminds me of something that would be by the Carnation ice cream parlor. Every time I look at it, I think of that, and I don't know why. But that's why I bought that one. And it wasn't expensive. I remember it was like, I want to say it was 50. Not expensive. But it was heavy. I'll tell you what. I had to take apart stuff. I mean, not take apart, but out of the box to lift it. I mean, it was heavy. Because it came and it was raining. I remember it was raining. Yes, Teresa, it can. It can get very overwhelming. And, I mean, like I say, I mean, I love to watch challenges. And like I also said, and once in a while, if I already am doing something where I think, oh, I could do the challenge because, I'm going to be doing something similar anyway. And then that's fine. But yeah, if you get yourself into so many of them, it's like, oh my gosh, And again, I would never want to say, sure, I'll be a part of it and then flake. I couldn't do that. That would bother me. Oh, bless your heart, Maria. You always say Martha Stewart, and I'm really not. Wish I had her money. Well, thank you, Maria. That's very sweet of you. You're so sweet. Yes, I am. I really am kind of a rebel. I hate to admit it, but it's the truth. In certain aspects, I am. Hi, Kara Z. Crafter Debbie. Is your name Debbie? Food lover. Hello. Maybe it's too cloudy here too. I don't know. I haven't been outside. Is it too cloudy? Okay. Teresa's telling me. I love it. She's in California and so am I, and she's saying it's cloudy and I didn't even know it. I have been up in my craft room literally all day. And I was watching Netflix. on my computer as I was making the lollipops. Oh, you're getting a bar cart from Amazon, and it's $125. Ooh, that must be very pretty. Oh, it's snowing there. I wonder how Zara's doing. No, you're not late. Dana, you're not late at all. I came on, really, I mean, again, impromptu. I mean, I just wanted to show the, I'll just lay them out as I'm talking. Well, you can't see them if I do that. Just the lollipops that I made. And it came from this, and this is the real packaging for real chocolate lollipops. But that's what I do. I will take a mold and I'll keep this so I can look and see kind of how to paint it or take something from it, you know. But, and then this will go in my, either on my hutch or on my formal table with the rest of the faux desserts that I make for Valentine's. And then I'll do the same thing for Easter, you know. I am going to make my bunnies again. I'm not going to make the real big one like I told you last night. I'm not going to make... Dana, did you see them? Can you see them? This is what I... And then I painted... Remember last night I painted some chocolate? Well, I painted these cream. And then I'm going to... And I'll show this... probably on video, but I may put a little bit of spackle on here and decorate them. Or, you know what? I might just leave these the way they are and just put a glaze on them. And for Easter, I'll make more and decorate them with the different colored spackle so you can see that again. But anyway, these are the lollipops. And people have asked me, why don't you put... you know, the little sucker, the cellophane over them. Well, I could, but to me it takes away, and especially if you're decorating with them. Now, of course, if it was a real chocolate one, which I do make, yes, I do put the cellophane and then I tie it with a ribbon. What I'll do with these, I'll tie a ribbon on them, but then I'll just put them in the container I want to show them in, which is going to be this, which came from the Dollar Tree, Dana. So that's what they'll go in. But you'll see all that in the tour. But these are the chocolate lollipops. I like this one. I would actually like to really eat one like this. Hi, Designs by V. How are you? Hi, Gloria. I wonder if Lori's in bed. Oh, no. I'm sure she's not. She doesn't sleep. So what's everyone doing? Zara, there you are. I have been thinking about you and praying for you all day as I've been working. You just woke up. It's 6 there. Where's hubby? No, I don't know if you could use food coloring. I never have. You can try it. I don't know, to be honest with you, Dana. I'm not sure. You're putting the stuff that you just did your haul on, Gloria, you're putting it up in the house? Hi, Nancy. How are you? I'm looking at these right now. I have these on my 3-tier on my craft table. You guys look. This was my youngest daughter's baby shoes. Remember when they had the baby shoes like this, you guys? And look how the little toe is all scuffed when she was how cute. They don't make these anymore, but remember how they made these? I mean, for the people, that are my age, but look at how cute. And then, because I want to do something with these, but I really don't want, okay, a lot of times people will bronze these or they'll paint them, but I am so, not emotional. Well, yeah, emotional, but not emotional. Oh, come on, when you want to keep everything, what's the word? Help me. Oh, what's the, when you want to keep things like sentimental. I'm sentimental. So to paint these or to alter them where they don't look like they do here, I almost wouldn't want to do that because I want to remember, because now keep in mind, she's 35 now. But I want to keep them, I think, just exactly like this. Now, I may put flowers in these or something, but they are in my craft room. And then, look, she used to take tap dancing. Well, she didn't tap in these, but it reminded me of it. But these were her little dress shoe. How cute. Look at how little her foot was. And I remember her foot was so tiny, even in this. But I have that also in my craft room. Yeah, very sentimental. I can't get rid of things, and it drives me nuts sometimes because I think, man, I wish I could be somebody that can, you know how some people, they can just throw things out and they can purge. And I have a friend, and that girl can get rid of everything. And I'm looking at it going, thanks, Crafty Kitty, a hoarder. I don't know if I'm a hoarder, but as far as things like that of my kids, and well, okay, I mean, I wanted to keep her umbilical cord, and I wanted to keep her first diaper. Okay, I'm admitting it. And my husband said, "You've got to be kidding. No, we are not keeping her first diaper." Because I knew she was going to be my last. She was the baby, But yes, very, very sentimental. Oh, that is so... Oh, you keep the baby shoes on his picture. How cute. Hi, Deb. The ribbon. Oh, you mean the ribbon that I'm going to do the banner with? That came from Hobby Lobby. Yes, it was stride right, the shoes. I'm not sure about that. Hi, Nancy. As far as the food coloring, I think what would happen is, and I don't know to be sure, but I think it would get lost. The color it just wouldn't show up much in the plaster Paris. I think. Now, I don't know for sure. I mean, it might work perfectly and it might look great. So I say give it a try. Oh, Gloria, you do have her umbilical cord? Doggone it. I wished I would have kept it. Dang it. I mean, I have all of their little, and I'm sure a lot of people do, their little, the little bracelets that they would put on them to make sure they kept you with your own child. I have those. Oh, I know. So would mine. And see, that's the thing. He is the type, my husband, he is the type, he could get rid of everything. Well, I shouldn't say that. There are certain things that he does keep. But for the most part, he's not one that, he could, it wouldn't bother him a bit. Where I'm just the opposite. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, I have some kind of attachment to so many of my things that, and especially if someone gives me something, forget about it. I mean, I'll keep it forever. I have cards. Every card that I have gotten, I've kept. I have a box that is, it's jam-packed with cards throughout the years that I've always kept. Oh, I hope you get to go home too. Is Karina still there with you, Zara? Was she your nurse today? Oh, Dana, did you ask me about the Putz house? This is what the pink tree made me. And I was telling, well, there's more people in here, so I should show them. I hope you guys don't mind the ones that already saw this. The pink tree, the one that, was my mentor for all my faux food. She was featured in, I don't think you saw this either, Gloria. She was featured in this magazine, okay, Vintage Holiday. And there's a write-up on her, and this is the Putz houses that they featured that she makes. So in the mail yesterday was this, and it is gorgeous. She made me one of the Putz houses, and she makes her own patterns. And I mean, this thing is put together so beautifully, and she makes all her windows. I mean, it's beautiful. So that's what this is. And I was telling the girls that she made some for Valentine's Day. You won't believe them. You will not believe them. They're adorable. Very talented lady. Very sweet woman. Yes, I hope you get to go home. Mickey, how you doing? Speaking of shadow boxes, I want to make a shadow box. I'll show you how. It takes me a minute to get up because of that stupid knee. I have a rectangle shadow box, but what I want to do is, this is what I kept. I kept Tanya's hair, I told you. My daughter that passed away, she had gorgeous hair. And I had them take off some of her hair for her daughters and for myself. And they braided it for me, but I don't want it to get ruined because I don't know if you can tell, but the little hairs, because sometimes I hold it, but they're starting to, you want to keep it nice. So in a shadow box, I want to put this, because she really had gorgeous hair. I want to put this and a little baby dress, and probably her little bracelet. you know, from when she was born, and a picture of her when she was a baby, and then, you know, when she was of age. But I want to put this in there, and I don't know quite how I'm going to do it to where it'll stay, because I don't want to put any kind of glue, you know, or anything like that. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. But anyway, so yeah. But I do want to get that taken care of, because I don't want it to, you know, get ruined at all. Are you, Mickey? You're sentimental too? I am too. Did it tell you that I was on live, Mickey? Hi, Kim. Oh, good. So Karina will be there with you. Good. Oh, well, we'll be praying for you. Yeah, the Putz houses are gorgeous. Yeah, I wonder why some people don't get notified, you guys. Hi, Peggy. How are you? I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Um, you might have to hit the bell. If you're subscribed to me, hit the bell, and that should notify you, I think, when a video goes up or I go live, you know? Yeah, maybe you pins. Yep, so that's what I have to do tonight still. I will put in, not put in, Davita, think. I'll make my garland with those lights. I'll do that tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to print out some more of these little prints from Google, and then we'll fussy cut those tomorrow night, and then I will film the house for the home tour on Tuesday. So what are you guys doing tomorrow? I know, Zara, hopefully you're going home. I know about you. Yeah, experiment with that, Dana, and see. It may work. You know what? It might make it look like porcelain. And what I mean by that is, if it's such a light hint of color, it might just give it a very pastel color if you use the food coloring. Make sure to let me know, though, how it turns out. Hi, Nancy. I'm just scrolling down to look. You don't get any notifications, Mickey? Because I always get one when you go live. I'm subscribed to you, and I hit the bell, and I do see where it'll always say, you know, the red at the bottom where it says live. Huh. That's weird, huh? I don't know. Night, Mickey. I know you get up early to go to work. Well, probably a lot of you get up to go to work. Oh, thanks, Peggy. Yeah. You know what? I should make a reminder again about that. I did one a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I should. Maria, you have to go to work early too, don't you? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. So I'm wondering, are you still on here, Maria? Hmm. I'm going to have to look into that and see why it doesn't show that I'm live. I don't know. Um, oh, good. You're taking the day off. When you cut those, how long should I cut them? Should I, because I want it just kind of bushy. I don't want it real long. You know what I mean? I just want it full. Should I cut them about 6 inches? Immortal Hourglass. Hello. Hola. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe the bell or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Where is that little thing? I want to see. I've had these lights forever. My luck, you know what? I should plug them in. Can you imagine going through all that and then they don't work? I mean, I've had these forever and a day. Geez, even the paper is real old. It's got that crinkly feel. I'll make sure that these work before I... Yes, it is from Dawn, Zara. It's from the pink tree. Yeah, she's such a sweet, sweet person. I'm just getting these out, guys. Yep, I'll just keep tying them in between. Maybe about 6 inches. Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't think you'll see the green too much. You love making houses, Gloria? Never made one. I guess I should try it, huh? No, Peggy. Dawn from the pink tree, she made it for me and sent it. It was a gift. She made it for me. And guys, did you notice? I mean, I'm not high up. We're still close. But look, we're landscape. Remember yesterday it was, oh, what do you call it? Portrait. Today when I woke up, I looked and figured out how to do it to where it wouldn't lock on me and I could do a full. Can you tell a difference, you guys? Can you tell a difference from last night, the ones that were on last night, tonight, as far as the width of the picture? Yeah, Peggy, she just did a Well, no, you know what? I think that's on her Facebook, and she's going to show how she did it. Her Putz houses for Valentines, absolutely adorable. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay. Yeah, because I hated the thought of it looking like that, you know, and I thought, what the heck am I going to do? So I'm glad that you can see it better. So now you can see all my mess instead of just a little bit of my mess. Yay. That's just what I want you to see, my mess. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yay. So are you crafting tomorrow, Maria? You're doing, oh, are you, Maria, are you saying you're going to go to Hobby Lobby and do a Putz house? Gloria, she did show the, uh, oh, Valentine Putz house on YouTube, or this Christmas one, because I know she did the Christmas one on YouTube. So it does show that I'm live on your view, huh, Mary Lou? Yeah, we'll have to do a hangout once I understand it. I still don't quite get it. I don't know for sure how to do that, to be honest with you. I mean, to where it can go, you know, like on YouTube. Not really sure. I've got to, I'm going to use a satin finish on these. Those are the other candies, and I did a video on pouring the plaster of Paris for these and for the Lollipops. I just didn't videotape painting the Lollipops. But I'll do more. I'll do some for Easter. So that's not a problem. I'll just paint, like I say, I'll paint that on a video so you can see them. I'm doing good on my, I'm doing good, Maria. Well, all I'm doing is just talking. You know what I mean? So sometimes you wonder what people really want to see, you know? And for me, I just like, watching people. I mean, it's not like I have to look at them. If I'm watching them do some kind of a craft and talking, that's fine with me. And I'll do both. But a lot of times, if you're able to do a craft, you're able to do two things at once. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so they only had one chocolate mold at Walmart. That's weird. Do you have a... Oh, you always do good, Gloria. You're a natural at your lives. You've been doing them forever. Carol Mancini. You love those Putz houses too? Bless your heart. I always think of Henry Mancini every time I say, I'd love to have that last name. Mancini. I love that last name. Thanks, Zara. Oh, I'm so glad that this landscape works, you guys, because I felt like you guys were looking through a periscope. Hello, I can see just a little bit, Davida. It's like I'm peeking in a door. I'm thinking, oh, crud. This isn't going to work. See, Carol didn't know I was live either. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. Because you know, like when you go on and you see people, or you're looking down YouTube and you'll see, because like Gloria with yours, I always see that you're going live. You know, when someone does a new video and you see, you know, the title or whatever. Well, I mean, I see Gloria when she goes live. I see Mickey when she goes live. Yeah, so I don't know, you know, what the deal is. But a lot of times my lives when I do them, they're just going to be well, I can't say that, you know. Sometimes they'll just be where I'm just talking to you guys. Because you see what I do when I do my videos. And I mean, I'll do little things like I did last night, you know, in painting and all. But sometimes just to say hi, check in. Huh, that is weird. So, Oreo time, what is your name, hun? I don't know if you want me to call you that. I mean, if you do, that's fine. So you did get... Hi, Lala, how are you? Good old Lala. Oh, you want to make the Easter egg I make? Okay, which Easter egg are you talking about? Are you talking about, because I made two different ones. I made that chocolate one that looked like a chocolate Easter egg where I decorated it with the flowers and the spackle, or the one I made with the air dry clay, and I made the hole in the middle where it had the little chick inside, like those I think they're called panorama. Are they called panorama eggs or oh shoot. Panorama or diorama. I always get mixed up on the name. But anyway, which one are you talking about, honey? Because I am doing I'm doing another one, but this time I'm going to put a picture of my grandkids inside. I'm going to shrink the picture really little. Remember the thing I did with Everly and with Austin and Sienna, where I put them in the jars and I put the trees behind them and all that? I don't know if you guys saw those in my DIYs, but I'm going to try to do that this time instead of a chick, and I'm going to try to do a little scene. And the reason being with Everly, my daughter, oh man, that girl dresses Everly to the nines, and I'm not kidding. And she's only 3, and she doesn't spend a lot of money doing it either. That girl goes out and she goes through the web and she finds the most adorable clothes for her. Well, she dresses her for all occasions, so it's so easy for me to use her picture because, you know, I could use her last year's Easter pictures and put in there. So I am, and those are a lot of fun. So you guys, I'll let you know maybe a week before I do the video. But what you're going to need for the ones that are here now that might want to do it, you need the air dry clay, okay? And if you go back to my video last year, I show you everything, how to do it. But you get the air dry clay, and I get the Crayola. And it comes in a, it comes in a container. And the mold I got was from the confectionery house, and it's online. And it's big. It's like a 5-inch. Well, it's about this big, you know. And it has 2 sides to it. So you glue it together, and it looks just like the sugar eggs. And that's what it's supposed to represent, is the sugar eggs that we used to get. Remember? And they would do all the pretty piping around the edges and then around the front of it. Well, that's exactly what I did with this egg. So yes, I will be doing that again, Debbie. For Easter, for sure. I am going to do that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do some more chocolate bunnies. But like I said, I'm going to do the majority of them more of this, the cream color, you know, like a vanilla bunny, because I already have quite a few of the chocolate ones. You never saw the sugar egg? Well, when you see it, it might, you might think, oh, okay. Yeah, they are. They're called sugar eggs. That's right, Debbie. You saw a big red button? Oh, no, Carol, I'm sorry, honey. If I've missed your questions, I'm sorry. I did not paint the lollipops in front of anyone. Did I show you, Carol? But you can go back on the replay and see it at the beginning if you want. But I did just faux lollipops, but I did not paint them on camera. But I do show you on camera, and that'll be coming up, how to pour it and everything and put them on the sticks. Oh, okay, Kim. Yeah, go back and I have a lot of Easter videos from last year, and those videos contain the chocolate Easter bunnies made out of the plaster of Paris that look like real chocolate bunnies that you get in the packages, and the sugar eggs, and I made all kinds of stuff for Easter. Yes, Peggy. And I put glitter, not glitter, but, oh shoot, mm, kind of an iridescent, and it looked like sugar. So, like I said, I'll be making another one this year. So, oh, thanks, Carol. Well, thank you, Debbie. That means a lot to me. You're addicted to my videos. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Zara. Yeah, I did enjoy doing those Easter videos. Oh, thank you, Mary. I'm looking back. I hate not to be able to answer people. My mouse. The mold that I got for the chocolate bunny is from the confectionery house, Peggy. So, and 150 miles, Dana? Good grief. Um, yes, it's called the Confectionery House, and it's online, and they have pages upon pages of molds. They have everything from Christmas, Easter, Valentines, Halloween, Thanksgiving, birthdays, baby showers, all kinds of stuff. And whenever I look at those molds, I very rarely think about real chocolate candy. My mind's always thinking plaster of Paris or air dry clay, because you can use air dry clay as well, guys, because that's what I use in that one mold for the egg. That is made out of air dry clay, because you have to be able to make cut out the hole. Well, if you had plaster of Paris, you wouldn't be able to do that. You could make a solid egg, but you wouldn't be able to do, plus it wouldn't look the same, because a real sugar egg is very delicate, and the air dry clay that I made the sugar egg out of is very delicate as well. but they're beautiful when they're done. So it just depends. I mean, because the big bunnies, I have 3 different molds, okay? Excuse me. I have a 14-inch, and that's huge. That bunny is huge. And it took so much plaster of Paris. Oh my gosh, I could not believe how much that bunny took. Okay, so I have the real big one. And then I have a 12-inch, and then I have, I think it's a 6-inch. So I'll be doing a couple 12 and 6-inch bunnies this year. And then I decorate the backs of them and, you know, with flowers and stuff. Oh, can I put the post for the confectionery house, Maria? Is that what you're asking? If that's what you're asking, yeah, when I go off, I'll go up to their website and then I'll just copy it and put it down in this live that I did so you guys can go to it. I'm just looking, guys. So Dana, you mean you didn't see any of the bunnies that I did last year on my videos? Oh yeah, if you go on to, like I said, just go to this past, 2018 Easter. I have all kinds of videos. Actually, my son wanted me to, oh, night, Peggy. Good night, hon. My son wanted to take some of those bunnies and put them in an auction. But I told him, I said, I don't know if I want to. I mean, I've done all that. I mean, I used to sell my crafts years and years ago. Like I've told you guys before, maybe some people don't know, but when my kids were growing up, I used to sell my crafts, and that's how I made money because I stayed home with the kids. And then when I did do like part-time little jobs, I always did it when their dad was home. So I never had a babysitter per se for them, but for the most part, I was with them. So when I did make my crafts, those were sold I had some at the Cerritos Mall in a kiosk, and then I would sell at boutiques, for Christmas time. And then I would sell at the high school, their boutiques every year for Christmas. They would let us set big booths out there, and I would sell that. And then I would sell to the teachers, because I was a teacher's aide while my youngest daughter was in school for, elementary school. So I used to sell my crafts to the teachers, because teachers love to buy crafts. At least my teachers did. And so that's how I made my money. Well, when you do that for so many years, after a while, it's like, man, I love creating, but I don't ever want it to become where then it becomes a job to me. And then it's no longer, the creativity no longer is there because I'm having to constantly do that one thing that I'm selling. You know what I mean? So I kind of backed off from that so much, because people have asked me, oh, do you have an Etsy or whatever? And I don't, because, I have, not to say that I wouldn't sell things, if it was word of mouth or something. And even then I don't know, to be quite honest. But I did have that period of my life where I did sell a lot of the things that I crafted. So, I mean, I've been doing this for so many years, and some things actually are coming back. You know how the pendulum always swings? Such as plaster of Paris statuary. But I just love creating, is what I like to do. And I love to just show people. And that's why I did YouTube, because my girlfriends always used to say to me, when they'd see things that I made or I'd make something for them, they'd say, I don't know why you don't start teaching. Well, I never wanted to get in. Now, of course, I have been working now for the last, 30 something years. And I just didn't want to add that, we're teaching, because then you're committed to going. And if I didn't feel like it or whatever, I just didn't want to put myself into that position. So then I started thinking about YouTube. And that is why I started YouTube. I wanted to share my crafts and what I knew, and to share it with people, and just to build a community. And that is the real reason I started YouTube. Now, of course, it's morphed into a little bit more than that. I mean, now I have wonderful friends that I thought I was just going to teach people, and that's about it. Well, now I've cultivated friendships, and now I do home tours. And I didn't think I was going to do a home tour in the very beginning, but I love doing them. And because like I told you before, I love looking at other people's homes. I buy romantic home magazines, as you saw. I used to buy magazines. Well, that gets expensive. And I used to love to get that magazine every month and look at the different homes. So that's something I've always done. So now with YouTube, you get to, go to people's homes that live all over the world, which I think is just absolutely amazing. So, yep, that's why I started YouTube. Well, actually, I had my YouTube channel. I've told you this before, too. I've had my YouTube channel since 2013. Now, I never did anything with it in the beginning, because at first I thought, who's going to want to see what I do? And so I wrestled that in my head for a good year and a half. And I thought, man, they're not going to want to see what I do. I'm sure that there's people out there that do a lot better things than I do, which there are people out there that do a lot better than I do. But as I started going on and seeing that people were positively responding to, I thought, oh, you know what, this is cool. And again, meeting really nice people and all. So that's why. You started your channel 6 months ago, V? Hi, Judy. How are you? Judy, I have thought of you so often. How the heck are you? Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, I'm nosy too. Lala, that is what I want to do. Like, when I do my, that's another thing. When I do my crafting and, showing you how to make things, in the beginning, I thought, how am I going to do this? Do I want to do it where it's more like a class type, not class, but how do I say it? Like where maybe it was a voiceover, or I'm just showing you and not getting very personal. Oh, I'm just about to die again. Doggone it. Well, anyway. All right, I'll hurry. And I decided that's not me. It wouldn't be me. I am the type, I am more personable. I do like to talk and have it be more like you would be sitting right next to me as I'm doing this. You know what I mean? Having a cup of coffee, we're crafting together, and that's the kind of format that I went with, and that's just what I like. Now, everybody's different. There's people that do, and I watch them, and I like them. But for me, it wouldn't be me. I mean, I have to talk to people and just be friends, you know. Oh yeah, I've been crafting a long time. Believe me. Oh, thank you, Zara. Yes, Dana, you need to watch those videos, girl. Okay, where is before I my phone dies? And I had that all the way up to 95, you guys. So it isn't like I didn't charge that dumb thing. Judy, are you still on here? I just wanted to see how you were doing, hon. You're back on chemo? Yeah, I hadn't seen you in such a long time. And I thought, you know what? I should email her. And then I thought, well, if she's not feeling good, because I don't know. Sometimes if you're just not feeling good, you don't feel like being bothered, you know? But that hasn't stopped me of thinking about you and praying for you. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're back on the chemo, Judy. Doggone it. Yeah, Mary, you know it is true. My crafts are very diverse. But that, I mean, that's just, again, that's just my mind. I mean, I love all kinds of different crafts, you know. I don't stick just to one thing. It would drive me crazy, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I'm too, I don't know, ADD, I don't know what I am, but I can't just stick with one thing. I have to, because there's too many things I want to try, and there's too many things I want to create, and there's too many things that I want to use in my home to decorate with. And sometimes I don't have the money to, you know, just go out and buy something. So I make it, you know, and, but I've always been diverse in what I do. Always. So I being on live, I mean, I don't want to, you know, put you on the spot on anything, but you are back in treatment. Do you know how long, Judy, that you'll be back in treatment? Man, you have been through the ringer. Oh, good, good. Thank God. Good morning, Godson Kelvin. Yeah, Judy's a sweetheart. And she's always so sweet through the whole thing, you know? Bless your heart. I used to try to get her to get a channel too, didn't I, Judy? Well, I'll tell you what, I just love y'all. And that is the truth of the matter. You're just a bunch of sweethearts, and that's why I do what I do. So, tomorrow I will put a couple of my videos. Well, I'll get one video up for sure. I'm not going to tell you which one. It'll just be it'll be a surprise because I'm not sure which one I'm doing yet. But I do have a few coming up, at least 4, for Valentines. And they'll be fun. And then I look forward to the home tour and anyone that joins in on it. It's always fun when I see the people that want to join in. Fun to look at that. And then here we go. We're going with spring, and I'm starting to get into those lemons like I told you. Gloria got some really good lemon stuff. So I'm going to start working on that. So I guess before my phone dies completely, I've got to rig up something here. So we got this taken care of now, okay? Check. Scratch that off my list. I've got me where now I'm landscaped and you're not peeking through a peephole. So that's good. Now I've got to get something. I'll have to get another power surger, you know, and get that on one side of me so I can plug in my phone. And then over here I have my computer already plugged in so I could still be able to see you guys and talk to you. So it's a work in progress with me, especially this live. This is all new to me. Oh, me too, V. I was talking about that last night, those doggone lemon plates. They're a thorn in my side until I get a hold of them. Love you too, Debbie. Oh, I'm happy you'll be watching, Kim. If you ever want to join in on the home tours, I don't know if you do home tours or not, but feel free. Yes, I love you all. And Judy, email me. I want to know what's going on, but I have thought of you many, many times, believe me. Maria, we have to get you a battery pack for your phone. Oh, Teresa, thank you, sweetie. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, guys, I am going to let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Who? I always want to sing that when I say that. I am so weird. And this, I mean, what you're seeing really is the real me. And if Kathy was still on here, she's probably asleep. But she'd say, yep, that's her. What you see is what you get. I'm going to go ahead and do my ribbon on this, so that'll be done. And then tomorrow night, whoever wants to come on, guys, I'm going to start fussy cutting these and putting them on some cardboard for my Valentine decor. Okay? Kim, yeah, have your daughters go on with you. I keep trying to get my one son to go on and cook with me. Doggone it. Don't know if he will, but anyway. All right. Love you all, okay? Remember, say it with me. Put it in your head until it's embedded to where you think it every day. The world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Ever.